Don't say anything unhinged, you son of a bitch. Their preferred pronouns are he, him, they, them.
I have fucking roads at the exact same fucking...
Let's not have my voice twice. But I'm going to call my kid she, because I fucking spent at least 2 or 3 years cleaning shit and piss out of her vagina every day. So it's kind of hard for me to switch that on a dime. I'm getting pretty good around them though. I don't know if I think I said this, but I know trans people. I've been around people that are trans, but I don't think a single one in the group of like 8 people that she talks to, how is she gonna fucking just happen to bump like just all the fucking neighbors we've had that are young, all the friends that she makes at school? I guess I could see that if she's only talking to people that because you get a vibe off of people. But the neighbors from like 4 different places, really, and like all the people that they meet through the friends, I guess the other friends could, wow, you're gonna get to a red light before me. Good for you, buddy. Has Jesus got your back, you fucking retard? I got a Jesus fish on me. I ain't gonna get no accident. I'm gonna drive more recklessly than usual. Okay, hillbilly. But anyway, it's just the odds aren't there. And Lily's always been kind of a tomboy, but I don't think she knows the difference. I don't think she understands the difference between tomboy and actually trans. And I bet she does want to be a boy. She's got her first year with her periods. I'd want to be a boy too. I don't know, whatever she wants. But we're not, she's got to get to like at least 18, but we're like trying to say, go to 25. Get to 25 and get all those hormones done and get all the development done before you really decide if you want to transition. Because Jesus Christ, a lot of people have transitioned late in life. I think it's just a cultural thing, like in a lot of the kids today, it's just it's a cool thing to do, bro. There's a giant community there. Let's be part of the community. I understand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's always been as many trans people as there is anything else. Fuck. It's just they've all been pressured by society to be what their body parts are. I don't fucking know. I just doubt it. I doubt it strongly. And it's not rebellion because Mama's best friend is trans. Her mom, my wife, dude, truck, are you fucking shitting my face? Fuck right off with that bullshit. I'll fucking go into your lane and knock you off the road too. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I wish I was recording, but I wish I had one of those 360-degree cameras. But there's this Tesla, and there was like 4 car links. I turned my turn signal on, and I don't know if you know, but Teslas have really, really strong get up and go. So it quickly shut that gap off and shot up next to me. But I also know that Tesla's got automatic braking. So if cars are coming in its lane or slowing down too fast in front of them, it'll automatically slam on the brakes. So I'm like, well, you want to be a fuckhead? I'll be a fuckhead too. And just got over in the lane, and I saw her and her passenger lunge forward as the car shot back. Like, yeah. Was it a gamble? What if they had that feature shut off? I don't care. I'll kill us all. I don't have a passenger, and she had at least one visible passenger. So do douchebag moves. Fucking kill us all. I don't give a fuck. I've been suicidal fucking since I was like 12, maybe 10. So speaking of suicidal, Lily's been depressed, like shared that she's depressed since like, I want to say middle 9 years old, maybe definitely somewhere in 10. So at least a year. And she's been cutting herself. She's been cutting herself since 6 months ago. And then on May 1st, today's like May 16th, I believe. Something like that. It's been a couple weeks. How's that? This is the second Friday since right now. So whatever that is, 15th. Today's gotta be the 15th. Because Monday's the 18th. So today's the 15th. Plus 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 1. But anyway. But anyway, and Friday, May 1st, she was in such a good mood. She had canes. She was like super pumped about that. She was having fun and giggling and joking with me and Mom and talking to her friends and shit. Playing games on her computer. Laughing, and the last couple hours she did seem to get sad. Well, excuse me. She got quieter, but it was going on like 9 or 10 o'clock, so that's not a surprise because that's about the time she goes to bed. So yeah, her energy's gonna run out. I didn't think anything of it. And then she comes in my room at midnight and she's like, I took 8 ibuprofen. And I'm like, you took an ibuprofen? No, 8. Like 6, 7, 8. And I was like, oh, okay. And like in my head, I'm like, you're not gonna die, but you're not gonna feel good either. My initial thought was just drink a lot of water. Like drink 1 bottle of water in front of me right now. Gotta dilute your fucking shit. But I was like, let's go ask mom. Let's go tell mom. And she's like, I don't want to. I'm like, no, we're gonna tell mom you did it. Now we gotta deal with it. And I've been telling her, like, whenever she's talking about being suicidal, are you stupid? Yes. I've been telling her, if you try to commit suicide, you're gonna end up locked up. You're at least for a little bit. You're gonna be inpatient while they evaluate you. That's how it's gonna go. She's like, I don't think so. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I've been there. I know. I'm 100%. I know. And she was sitting there when we were in the emergency room, because the mom's like, no, we gotta go to the emergency room because it's not a guarantee, but shit can go bad. If we don't know one of her organs this week, it could shut off that organ. And it's gonna be problems. If we're in the ER, she'll be fine. All right. We're in the ER, she got to listen to us talk to the fucking social worker, and the social worker's like, here's the options. And we're like, well, yeah, we know, I've been through all this. And he's like, what do you guys want to do? I strongly suggest we keep her for evaluation. I'm like, yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. And he's like, good, I'm glad you're on board. I'm like, well, we're not really on board with any of this, but we know that's what needs to be done. And she's just laying there. I think she did it for a story. I think she did it for attention. I really, really do. Because when she heard people were freaking out, when she got the package of letters from her school, when she heard they sent a counselor in and all this shit to her school, she looked accomplished. She looked like she was happy with herself. And the fucking nurse, one of the fucking charge nurses at the inpatient place she was at, she was there from, so ER was like 1 a.m. Friday night, and then she got transferred to, there's like a mental emergency room, I guess, for kids. Well, there's a mental emergency room for like every age, but she got transferred at about 10 or 11 a.m. to the like juvenile mental emergency room. And then 3 a.m. Saturday night, she was transferred to the inpatient place, and then she was there until Friday, and we picked her up at like 11. It was scheduled for 10, but I think we left closer to like noon. It's like, why the fuck did we schedule a time if we were gonna fucking wait for 2 hours? If she wasn't gonna be ready to come out at like noon, schedule it at noon, motherfucker. Dumb fucks. And it worries me. Well, anyway, the charge nurse in the inpatient place on like Wednesday was like, she seems like she's in a great mood. And we're like, yeah, she was in a great mood the Friday she did it. So tell us another cool story. Hold on, let me grab a couple blankets. Now go. No shit, good mood. Wow. And while she was in there, she's like, is anyone asking about me? And I shouldn't have, but I started laughing. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's my fault. That's kind of glorification on my part. And And I corrected myself real quick. I'm like, no, it's not funny and it's not a good thing. It's just I laugh to cope. I did laugh mainly to not be mad, to not be depressed. I've been dealing with my own depression. It's never gone away. I've just learned ways to mitigate, cope with it and hide it. There's a 3M for that. Mitigate, mask, and mute, muffle. Mitigate, muffle, and mask. Mitigate, mute, and mask. Something like that. I know mitigate and mask are two of them. The middle one is like muffle, muzzle, mute. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But I feel like my sanity, mine, without any of this, just work and my own shit. My sanity is on a thread. And then I've been like breaking down and crying at work before she took those pills. Who's that? I can't see you. Okay, that's not me. So this is like, I'm doing as much as I can to help her. We locked up all the sharp objects, all the pills, all the lighters, probably other stuff I already forgot about. We should lock up all the belts and shit. But there's so many, like, it's impossible to lock up everything like that you can use to kill yourself. Because we've got cords and wires and shit everywhere. So on top of locking up all the obvious stuff that she can easily sneak in her room. Fuck. So I moved out in the living room. I set up computer shit out in the living room so I can do my shit and still be around her as much as I can. We don't let her shut her door anymore. She worked with me to put a camera in her closet, even though as soon as I did that, she quit sitting in the closet, which is good. I think it's good because she lined the closet walls with the letters that the kids at school wrote her. And I'm like, this is bad. You know these are bad. Like, yeah, it's good that they care about you, but what you did was bad. The reaction, any reaction to it goes back to the root cause, which is bad. This is not a good thing. And even if it's not bad that you wanted to stop the depression, but the depression is bad. We need to deal with it in good ways. Trust me, I know. The depression is bad, but how you deal with it really is the important part. If you let the depression win, then it's all bad. So I don't know what the fuck, dude. So I showed her. There's a picture that There's a drawing, a cartoon piece where, like, on the top left, they're fine, and there's 6 panels, and then, like, as the next 4 panels go by, they're like, wait, because, like, there's darkness coming out of them and, like, surrounding them as each panel goes on, and then at the end they're, like, pulled down into the darkness, and, like, as it progresses, they're like, wait, no, I did everything was going well. Like, what's going on? Why everything's great? What are we doing, and why are we doing this? Because that's how it is. You can feel great. Your day can go great. Everything can be great. Your life can be amazing. And then it can just come up and grab you and pull you under. Because I got her to talk to me about what the fuck happened. I was like, what happened Friday? You were good. She's like, I was good, but it got really bad Friday night. And then I thought about that image. And I found it, and the way she... Every time I show someone that actually deals with depression, that image, you can see them, like, freeze up while they're processing, like, wow, I'm really not the only one, because it's exactly how it is. I had the same reaction when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, like, somebody really fucking nailed it. Really did. And people that aren't depressed, I get it. They look at this kind of shit like, oh, this is dramatic. No, I mean, it is dramatic, but It's not like an over dramatization. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's how it is. And it's not pretty. It's not good. Not fucking good. So I was like, see right here, like right in the middle? Like, I mean, as close to the beginning as you can, but right in the middle. Come get me. I don't give a fuck if I'm asleep. Blow horns and shit. Wake me the fuck up. I'll work with you. I'll show you coping mechanisms. There's all kinds of shit we can do. Music, make music that guy can dance to. All kinds of shit. Drawing, journaling, all kinds of shit.